Don Cameron, founder of ConferTel, and in this webinar Skill Builder Minute, I'm going to touch on the role of scripting in webinars. First, let me say that I'm a very big proponent of scripting what you're going to say. It's more work, but you're going to come off sounding much more professional. Having said this, the amount of scripting will depend largely on whether you're planning to allow a lot of spontaneous interaction or collaboration between the presenter and the audience, or you plan to manage the flow of the presentation in order to deliver the content in an orderly and consistent manner. With a lot of interaction, such as fielding questions during the presentation, scripting is far less useful, and you can get away with pretty much letting your slides guide you in the general direction of where you're going. On the other side of it, if the approach is to move through your material without a lot of interruptions so that the content is delivered with an even flow and you don't head off on tangents, then you're going to want more scripting. With this approach, audience questions are handled during a question and answer session at the end of the presentation. Now, this doesn't mean that you don't ask a few polling questions during the presentation, but they're your polling questions and they support your content at the time they're asked. It's also a good idea to encourage participants to chat in their questions as they occur to them so that they're at the front of the queue when you begin the question and answer session. In either scenario, moderators should have initial technical instructions and speaker introductions written out. I also recommend presenters script their opening and closing paragraphs to help them move smoothly in and out of their presentation flow. And webcasts, created purely as short, focused recordings, should always be scripted. And that's your webinar Skill Builder Minute. Thanks for joining me.